So I'm thinking today we're gonna do a nice flow and we're gonna focus a bit on back bends. So I don't know about you guys, but I actually tend to hate back bends. I used to like them when I first got into yoga, and as I've been practicing over 7 years, lately in the past year, they've been really challenging. And I didn't know why, and I still don't know why, but what I want to do is really work on them and know that we're always progressing and that things don't get more difficult in our practice. Of course, always listening to my body, and I encourage you to listen to your own. But just seeing where it goes and seeing if we can focus on something that maybe is becoming more challenging for whatever reason, and notice if as we focus on it and do it more often, it can become effortless. So let's give it a try. Let's see what happens today. Why don't we start in four-leg. So hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Inhale, drop the chest, open up the belly, create that nice little gentle back bend as we warm up. Look up, soften the shoulders, and exhale, round. Inhale. Open up the chest. Exhale, round into cat. One more, inhale. And exhale, round. Good, spread through the fingertips, tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. So I know also that if I'm not warm, challenging poses can be even more challenging if I'm not appropriately warmed up. So we're gonna do a lot of Surya Namaskaras, A's, B's to get us warmed up, and then we'll start to hold the poses a little longer. So breathe, exhale, lengthen out of the shoulders, grounding through the roots of the index finger. Inhale, forward to plank. Broaden through the shoulders. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Now stay here. Focus on grounding those index finger knuckles and then pulling the shoulders back, lengthening through the neck. So often I see up dogs kind of looking like this. So lift up, lengthen the neck, broaden the collarbone. Good, exhale back, child's pose. Breathe, keep reaching the fingertips forward, softening the shoulders. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look between the hands and walk feet to hands. Inhale, look out, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, look up. Exhale, lower the hands, Tadasana. Good, so that's a variation of Surya Namaskar A. So like I said, we're gonna move through quite a few of those, get nice and warm, body temperature, muscles warmed up, and then we'll start to get into those back bends. So stay with me. Inhale, reach the arms out and up, look up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back. Chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale back. Breathe. One more breath. Exhale a little deeper. Look between the hands. Walk or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, look out, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Feet are together now. Bend the knees, sweep the arms. Inhale, chair. Weights in the heels, getting nice and low, sitting in that invisible chair. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. And exhale back. Left heel in. Right foot lunges. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hands. Step back. Same exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale back. Other side. Right heel in. Left foot lunges. Inhale. Lower. Same exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale back, down dog. Breathe. Keep reaching the hips up and back, lengthening from the fingers to the hips and then the hips to the heels. Get a little bit longer, the hips a little bit higher. Look between the hands, come high up onto the toes, walk or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Feet together, bend the knees, sweep the arms. Inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten the legs, hands by the hips, Tadasana. Separate the feet, hip width apart, hands to the hips. Inhale, open up the chest, look up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Middle and index finger, hook the big toes. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, Padangusthasana. Working crown of the head down, elbows wide, shoulders soft away from the ears. See if you can think about spreading the sitting bones, rolling the inner thighs back. One more breath. Inhale, look out, lengthen through the front body. Exhale, fold. Good, release the toes. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, the left foot back. Left palm down, right hand up. Lower the right hand, left foot forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right foot back, right palm down, left hand up. One more. Lower the left hand, right foot forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Feet together, bend the knees. Inhale, chair. See if you can move with the breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, back. Left heel in, right foot lunges. Inhale. Lower the hands. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, back. Other side, right heel in, left foot lunges. Inhale. Lower, exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, back, down dog. So if it ever becomes too much, you guys know you can drop to child's pose. Use this down dog as a way to calm down the breathing. One more, exhale a little deeper. Look between the hands, walk or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Feet together, bend the knees. Inhale. Arms up, lower the hands, hands to namaste, elbows wide. So get a little bit lower, work the knees back over the ankles. Left elbow or armpit to the outside of the right knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale. One more. And exhale. Good. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Let it go. Soften the neck. Bend the knees. Inhale, chair. Palms together, elbows wide, right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. One more. Exhale. Good. Soften, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left foot back. Left palm down again, right arm up. One more. Keep reaching through the legs. Good. Now lower the right hand. Come up onto the fingertips. Inhale, look out, lengthen. Pull the shoulders away from the back heel. Get a little lower through the hips. And then lower all the way down, letting the left knee come down to the floor. Point the back foot. Inhale the hands to the right knee. Now get nice and low and allow this to be a nice opening back bend. So you're pushing the hips forward, opening up the chest. Hands can be on the lower back. They can stay on the knee, or you can reach the arms up or towards the floor. One more. Good. Come forward. Left arm up, lengthen, and hook left elbow to the outside of the knee. Palms together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Unwind. Back to center. Knee is still down. So keep pushing into the left knee. Make sure your back foot is on your mat. So I have to scoot a little forward. Good. Now take a look at that back foot. Make sure it's in line with the back knee, and then keep pushing into the top of the back foot. Now, if you have any ankle issues, you can ignore me, but if you're good, then squeeze into the hips, push into the top of the left foot, and lift the left knee. Breathe. Nice opening through that whole front left leg. Reach the arms up, look up. Don't worry so much about how heavy you feel. Think about how light. Keep lifting up. One more. Good. Lower. Step back. Plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. And exhale back. Lift the right leg. Keep the hip closed. Reaching back through that right heel. Good. Right foot in between the hands. Inhale, arms up, crescent lunge. Breathe. Now, right elbow under the left, palms together, eagle arms. Get a little bit lower. Keep reaching the elbows up, hands away from the face. Shift the weight into the right foot and fly. So it's a warrior 3 with eagle arms. Point the back foot. Roll the left inner thigh up. One more. Slowly bend the right knee, lunge the left toes back. Inhale up. Lower the hands, left foot to right, top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right foot back. Right palm down, left hand up. One more. Good. Lower. Both hands to the left knee and lower the back knee. Point the back foot. Get low into those hips so it's a nice hip flexor opener and a bit of a gentle back bend. So start to pull those shoulders back. Open up the chest. You can keep your hands on the knee, bring them to the hips, or reach up. Good. Look forward. Both hands to the knee. Right arm up, lengthen, and then hook elbow or armpit to the outside of the left knee. Palms together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Keep grounding the front big toe, keeping that knee into the midline. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Unwind. Both hands to the left knee. Take a look at that back foot. Make sure it's pointed, it's in line with the knee. Push into the top of that back foot, squeeze into the hip joints, and lift the right knee. Keep breathing, reach the arms up, lift up. You can interlace the fingers. And lower the back knee, lower the hands, step back, plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale back. Lift the left leg, keep the hip closed. Left foot forward. Inhale, both arms up, crescent lunge. Now this time, left elbow under the right, eagle arms. If your hands can't come together, you can wrap around the shoulder blades. Forgot to mention that last time, but that's a modification. Bring the elbows up, hands away, shift into the left foot, and fly. Point the back foot, work the right inner thigh up. Now if you fall, that means you're moving too fast. So slow, make those tiny little modifications while still maintaining your composure, your balance. One more breath. Bend the left knee, lightly lunge back, reach up, lower the hands, right foot to left. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Separate the feet hip width apart, middle and index finger, hook those big toes. First option, another Padangusthasana. Second option, you can bring the hands under the soles of the feet for Padahastasana, working the tips of the toes to the creases of the wrists. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. One more. Try to get the stomach closer to those legs. Good. Release the hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Good. Now, hands to the hips. Draw the elbows together behind the back, engaging the shoulders, and come on up. Little back bend, push the hips forward, look up. Good. Step the right foot back. Turn the right toes out, arms out wide, setting up triangle. So hands are in line with the shoulders, grounding through both big toes. Keep rolling the left inner thigh forward. Inhale, reach towards the back of your mat, and exhale, tilt for triangle. Breathe. One more. Good. Inhale up to standing. Switch the feet. So right toes in, left toes out. Keep grounding both big toes. Arms lengthen. Inhale, reach towards the front. Exhale, tilt for triangle on the other side. Good. Inhale up. Left toes in. Interlace the fingers behind the back, so we're facing the middle of the mat now. Heels are slightly turned out. Inhale, open up the chest, draw the knuckles towards the floor. Exhale, hinge, hands over the head. Bend your knees a little, just let this open up your shoulders, let your head hang. You can rock a little side to side. Keep grounding the outer edges of the feet. One more breath. Good. Inhale up. Little back bend again. Good. Neutral spine. Release the hands. Turn the right toes out and shorten the stance. So all toes are facing the back of the room. Feet are hip width apart. Bring the hands behind the back. First option, grabbing opposite elbow. Second option, reverse namaste behind the back. So can you push the palms together and get your hands higher up the spine? Keep working the palms together. Open up those shoulders. Now notice that my hands in the middle of my back is actually allowing me to back bend a little bit. It feels really good, opening up the chest. So breathe, keep opening up those shoulders, ground through the big toes, and now start to lift up, kind of getting that back bend out of your back as you lengthen and fold forward. Keep working the palms together and allow the head to soften. Keep pulling the right hip back. Now inhale, look out, lengthen. You may stay here. This is perfect. This is plenty. Or you can start to shift your right knee forward. Keep your chest close to the right leg and lift the left leg for standing split variation. Keep your hands bound. Breathe. One more. Good. Lower the left foot. Push the palms together, straighten the right leg. Inhale up to standing. Good. Just rotate the feet to face the front. See if you can get your hands a little higher up your back. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Grounding both big toes. Pulling that left hip back. Inhale, look out. A little in front of your left big toe. Soften the left knee for standing split if you're going there. Keep your chest low. Keep working the palms together. One more. Good. Lower the right foot. Palms together. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, come on up. Whew, that's a lot on the shoulders. Release the hands. Kind of just crawl out of it. Circle out the wrists. Right foot to left, top of the mat. Shake it out. Circle those shoulders. Inhale, reach the arms out and up, look up. Exhale, swan dive, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale back. Good. Inhale, plank. Lift the right leg. Slowly reach back, one leg down dog. Keep the hips level, reaching back through that right heel. Now start to open up the hip, stacking right hip on top of left to let this feel good. Sink the left heel, bend the top leg, and lower the right foot behind the left. Flipping your dog, lift the hips and reach forward. Good, flip back around, right leg lifts again. Open up that hip, and then right foot in between the hands. Turn the back heel in, warrior two. Good, lengthen through the arms. Get lower through the front knee. Right elbow to the knee, left arm up. Extended side angle. Tuck the right hip under, reach up over the ear. One more breath. Good, left arm up. Back to warrior two. Cartwheel the arms around. Step back, down dog. Breathe. Inhale, plank. Lift the left foot. Now slowly reach back. Hips stay level. Feel the difference, and now start to open up the hip. You can bend the knee. Maybe flip your dog. Lower the left foot. Lift the hips, reach forward. Flip back around. Left leg lifts. And then left foot in between the hands. Warrior two. Left elbow to the knee, right arm up. Reach up over the ear. Keep lifting the right inner thigh. Good, right arm up. Back to warrior two. Cartwheel the arms around. Step back, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga, all the way down to the stomach. So the forehead comes down. Hands stay under the shoulders. Zip up the legs and push the tops of the feet into the mat. Pull the elbows together behind the back and inhale, lift for cobra. Really strengthening the lower back. Lift the shoulders a little bit higher. Now see if you can just use your lower back and lift the hands. Keep pushing into the tops of the feet. It helps. Lift a little higher. Good. Now lower. Bend the knees. Grab the ankles or the feet, whatever you can get. Try to bring the knees together and lift up. Keep drawing the knees together. If you have your ankles, can you flex your feet and kick back? Let this open up your shoulders, open up the heart. One more. Good. Exhale, lower. Preparing for one more. So just bring one ear down. Rest. One more, just like that. So bend the knees. If you had the feet last time, maybe you can try to grab the ankles. Most of your work is in the legs, so keep kicking back. Inhale, lift. Keep breathing, lift those legs, squeeze the knees together, flex the feet, kick back. One more. Good, release. Opposite ear down, let your feet go. Hands under the shoulders, forehead down. Engage the shoulder blades, pulling the elbows together, tuck the toes, push up to plank. Good, now lower the knees. Now lower the chest and chin. So we're coming into Ashtanga. So elbows in. Not a bad spot for, kind of a bad spot for my mic right now. So what you want to do is get your sternum, that chest bone down, and your chin down. So the hips are high. Now, see if you can lift your hands and scoot your chin closer to your knees. Breathe. If this is super comfy, keep your toes tucked under and bring your hips over to the right. Up, over to the left. Up. Keep your toes tucked under and slide into another cobra. Shoulders back, elbows in, lift. Good. Exhale, lower. Child's pose. One more breath. Just allow this to decompress the lower back. Good. And then tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward dog. Walk the feet to the hands. Inhale, look out, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms out and up. And lower the hands. So that was all prep for this one last grand finale, the back bend, standing dancer. So bend the right knee, catch the inside of the right foot, squeeze the knees together. Lift the left arm up. So the hand doesn't go higher than the ear. Keep it in line with your shoulder. Keep squeezing the knees together and start to kick into your floating foot as you kick back. Same concept that we just were on our bellies, only now balance is a little more challenging. So keep lifting your foot. Try to squeeze those knees together. Your hips stay level. You can add a mudra, bringing the thumb and pointer finger, index finger together. Lift. One more breath. Good, and slowly lower down. Kind of shake out the legs, preparing for the other side. So ground through your right foot. Lift the left foot. Catch the inside. Some people go for the outside, but then it makes it awkward. So make sure you have the inside of your left foot. Squeeze those knees together. Right hand forward. And slowly, remember, if you fall, it's probably because you move too fast. So keep yourself slow, calm, and you just kind of inch your way into your deepest expression. Take your time. Add that mudra if you did last time. Keep opening up the heart. One more breath. Good, and slowly lower. Nice. Separate the feet. Bend the knees, palms together, elbows wide, and come into a squat, a yogi squat. Just kind of lengthen, working your hips down, shoulders broaden. Keep grounding the outer edges of the feet. Good, now reach forward and see if you can heel toe your feet together. Now, can you work to keep your heels down and hug your knees in? So you're in a tiny little ball. Now, you might stay here. This is plenty. Or hands can come together. Lift your right foot forward. Work to straighten that right leg. Lift your chest. Breathe. Bring the right foot down. Left foot forward. This probably looks very silly, but it's quite challenging. So keep lifting. Lengthen through that left heel. One more breath. All my weight's in the right foot. Good. Left foot together. Crow pose. So hands down, knees to armpits. See if you can play with lifting your heels. If you have lift off, can you bring your heels together and splay the toes out? One more breath. Shoot the legs back, vinyasa. Good. From down dog, look between the hands, walk or jump all the way through, coming to seated dandasana. Hopefully without getting stuck someday. Peel the hips back. Hands next to the hips. Good, now bring the right foot either to the left inner thigh or into a half lotus. Now your left hand's gonna come behind the back. Work for your right inner thigh or your right shin. Right hand to the outer left foot. So it's a nice twist. Keep working your knees together. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. One more. Keep lifting up. Good, release. Now, lean over to the left and bring your left heel in. So we're setting up Gomukhasana, a nice hip opener. So you want to work your knees on top of each other and separate your feet so that if you looked down at a bird's eye view of your hips, your heels are equal distance on either side. It takes quite a bit of work to kind of wiggle and get there. If this is not happening, your hips are just too tight today, then you can roll on your back and make a number 4. You guys know that modification. So go ahead and take whatever is going to best open your hips today. You can lean forward or just stay lifted. I like to sometimes add shoulders. We've been doing a lot of shoulder work, so they should be nice and open. So go ahead and join me. Maybe I like the opposite arm. Some people like the same. So if you want to join me, left arm up and then reach around and see if you can hold your hands behind the back. If you can't, you can always just try. Or grab a towel, a strap, a sweatshirt, a pillowcase, whatever you have at home, and hold that and try to inch your hands closer together. If you still want more, you can lean forward. One more. Good, inhale up. Release the arms. Shake out the shoulders, lean back, drop to the elbows, just kind of open up the feet so they're wider than the mat. Drop both knees over to the right, the left, kind of windshield wiper the legs. And then straighten out the legs, coming into Dandasana. Peel the flesh away from the hips, moving them back, and then setting up that twist on the other side. So again, left foot to the right inner thigh, or it can come into a half lotus. Working your foot in line with your hip. So you're only going into the half lotus if you can get your foot kind of in the crease of your hip. Right hand behind the back, grabbing the left inner thigh or the left shin, and then left hand to the outer edge of the right foot. Look back. Inhale, lift up through the crown of the head. Keep working the left knee towards the right knee. And exhale, twist, pulling that right shoulder back. Inhale and exhale. One more, keep flexing the right foot. Inhale and exhale. Good, unwind. Lean over to the right. Pull the right heel in. And again, take a little bit of time to wiggle about to get equal on either side. So those heels are equal distance, or again, you can roll on your back. You want to work your knees on top of one another, and if you want to add those shoulders, right arm up, left hand behind. Keep pulling the elbows into the midline and fold forward if you did last time. One more. Good, inhale up. Release the arms. Shake it out. Lean back. Drop to the elbows, open up the feet wide, little windshield wiper action. And let's cross the ankles, vinyasa. From down dog, look between the hands. Walk or jump all the way through, coming onto the back. Hug the knees into the chest, rock a little side to side. Good. Now, bring both legs up, hands next to the hips. Crawl up the right leg and lower the left heel halfway. Really bring that right shin closer to your face and lift your shoulders. Now reach out of both heels. Inhale and exhale, switch legs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, switch. One more, inhale. Exhale. Good, lower the shoulders. Both legs straight up in the air for Supta Dandasana, hands next to the hips. And then lower the feet onto the mat. Feet are hip width apart. Lift the hips for that gentle back bend. So before you even think about interlacing your fingers behind your back, lift your hips higher and work your right shoulder under your midline and the left shoulder under. So you kind of have to rock a little side to side to get those shoulders under. Then you can interlace the hands. Reach the knuckles towards the feet and the chin away from the chest. Now stay strong through the legs. So keep grounding the heels, staying strong through the quads, work the knees together, lift the hips a little higher. Now you might stay here, or your hands can come under the shoulders, come to the crown of the head, and push up for Urdhva Dhanurasana, wheel pose. Come high up onto the toes. Straighten out the arms, and then lower the heels maybe. One more breath. Good, tuck the chin and lower down. You can just kind of circle out the wrists. I know it's a lot on them. And prepare for one more. So when you're ready, hands under the shoulders or a simple bridge. Inhale, lift something. One more. Maybe you want to do some push-ups, bringing your head to touch the ground, and up. 3 more. Last one. Good, tuck the chin and lower down. Whew, gotta love back bends, yeah? So legs straight up in the air, hands next to the hips. Allow this to just kind of drain all that blood out of your feet into the rest of your body. So good for your metabolism, for circulation. There's something to these inversions, to getting upside down. So even if you don't practice every day, I'd encourage you guys at home. You can, I know this pose can be a lot, but if you kind of scoot your butt over to a wall and just let your feet float up a wall. It's a really nice restorative inversion. Breathe. So you might stay here, this is plenty, or you can push into your hands, lift your hips, coming into plow, shoulder stand, that whole closing sequence. Just make sure if you are in that shoulder stand, you don't need to look at me, at the TV, at a buddy that you're practicing with, at your dog, whatever. Just stay looking at your own legs. And then if you're ready, bring the hands to the lower back. Use that for support to lift up. Breathe. You
can play around, bringing one leg down at a time. Kind of helicopter legs if you want to circle your legs around. And then lower the feet back over the head. If your feet don't touch the floor, it's okay. See if you can start to work them there. Maybe bend your knees for Karnapadasana. And then straighten out the arms. Keep your legs close into the chest as you roll down one vertebrae at a time. Keep your legs close to the chest, and then lift your chest for a Paschimottanasana. And gentle forward fold, breathe. Roll onto the back. Hug the left knee in, shoulders soften. Keep working your shoulder blades into the mat and then twist across the body over to the right. Good, back to center. And then switch. Hug the right knee in. Twist. Kind of drop that hip away from your shoulder. And back to center for Shavasana. Let your feet flap out, palms fall open, close the eyes, and just be completely still. Allow the breathing to slow down, the heart rate to slow down, the body temperature to cool. There's no longer any thought of the breathing, of the difficult back bends, if they were. See if you can just let that be enough. If there were poses we didn't get in today, don't worry about it. Just let it be enough. Enjoy this space, this time, to give yourself permission to do nothing. See if you can continue to let go of the physical body so you can feel the support of the floor and just feel the weight of the body without gripping anything. So we wonder after our yoga practice why we feel so good. It's through doing those heart openers, those back bends, getting in and stretching out every single muscle in our body. Whether we have a focus or not, we touch every part. So maybe remember how special that is. Remember that gratitude, how so many people can't roll out their mats and move this way when they feel like it. So maybe remember to never take it for granted. You guys know you can always stay here, or you can start to wiggle the fingers and the toes, circle out the wrists, the ankles, reach up over the head. Lengthen through the right side and the left. Keep lengthening, and then just soften the body again. Just kind of let it all go. And then eventually hug the knees in. Rock a little back and forth, side to side. Coming up into that comfortable seated position. So full lotus, half lotus, just a nice little Indian style pose, whatever suits your fancy. Hands can be lightly on the knees, palms up or down. And just kind of tuck the chin in towards the chest for a throat lock. Hands come together to namaste as we bow into ourselves. Again, thanking yourself for devoting your time and energy to this practice, for tuning in today. How much easier it would have been to do pretty much anything else. So thank yourself. I thank each one of you for always tuning in, allowing me to guide you, allowing me to practice with you. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Rest peacefully tonight. Namaste.